wouldn't screw this up unless you both just got up right now and walked out.
Or if we just stared at each other like we're terrified.
No, I mean, even that would be some sort of weird avant-garde stuff. I get down with that.
I love the avant-garde weird.
Yep.
You taking our heart away?
It's a metaphor.
Our love heart?
That's a nice way to start out. Conversation.
Taking our love heart away.
Don't take it away.
Okay, I know,
Kiss.
I'm kidding. Yes, the kiss was nuts. So...
What are we passionate about? Well, we're both passionate about music, clearly.
Oh, so passionate about music. Yeah.
I mean, it's the whole reason we're together, right?
True. Our first date was at the MIM, the Musical Instrument Museum in Arizona, and we were there for 7.5 hours together, and we're not bored at all. That was great. It was, we had never met before. We had been talking online, and his name was EP3 Fan, and I asked, does that mean Porcupine Tree Fan? And he said, I liked you before, but now I want to marry you.
Nobody's heard of Porcupine Tree.
They're a great band.
They're an English band led by a guy by the name of Stephen Wilson.
Yeah.
And pretty much nobody had heard of them till later, and really nobody knows them now. But,
Right, nobody knows them now.
I mean, he's now remixing albums for Gentle Giant, Chicago, all these different bands. What's the band? King Crimson does all these remixes in Atmos stereo and for the bands. So he is known in the industry, very well known,
Yeah.
but the general public don't know him.
And he was so surprised that I knew who they were. So, yeah, that's kind of one of the reasons we started dating. And
What did you think about him first day?
I thought he was really nice. He was very gentlemanly, which I really liked.
That didn't last long.
He's the kind of guy that opens doors and, all those kinds of things. And, it was a great first date. We walked through all these rooms with instruments and just talked the whole time. And then when we left, he didn't call me for a whole week. And I thought...
That's not true. I called you as we were driving out.
Well, that's true. But then after that, you didn't call me for a whole week. And I was like, oh, I thought it went so well. But now he's not calling me at all.
Well, I think I'd come up here to Northern California for a family reunion.
Was that when? I thought it was another week or so later.
I don't know.
Well, yeah. Because we did talk about
I couldn't call
that.
her back right away. I mean, you gotta have a little coyness there.
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was because I went out of town.
Oh.
Maybe I didn't tell you. I don't know.
I don't know. Well, it's okay because we're married
Or
now.
is the other girlfriend? Oh, no.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
One last fling drive, like to, Saskatchewan and back.
No.
I would believe. How old are you both?
He just turned 65.
Uh-huh.
I am 62.
But your first date.
Oh, our first date?
Yeah.
We have been together. We met each other about 8.5 years ago.
Yeah.
We've been married for about 4.5 years.
That's so cool.
It was a great first date. It
Yeah.
was really, really nice.
I liked her, really, because she was laughing at my jokes.
Yeah.
And that she was extremely knowledgeable about all these instruments and types of music and stuff.
And he's the trivia king, and he's like talking about, as we walk by all these there are TVs that come on and they show things and you hear them in your earphones as you walk by all these instruments. And he's like, oh yeah, this band did this and this and this, and these people did this. And I'm like, how do you know that? That's really cool. So yeah, music is definitely both
She's
of
a
our
musical.
passions.
She's a music teacher, K through 6,
K through 6, yeah.
and I'm just a dumb guy that likes music.
What's your favorite show that you two have gone to in recent memory?
We both really like hearing Bela Fleck.
Definitely.
Yeah. Oh, he's wonderful.
Ukulele Orchestra of Great
Oh,
Britain.
the Ukulele Orchestra of Great Britain. They're amazing.
Never heard of it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, look it up. It's fun.
Oh well.
Our third or fourth date or something? We went to see the band Kansas.
Oh yeah. So on our second date, we meet at this place called Rulabula. Oh, and then I bought this watch across the street on that date. I found this watch. But we had met at Rulabula, and I was there, and he came in, and he sits down, and he goes, I have something to ask you. Would you like to go to Kansas?
With me.
And I'm like,
That's my sense of humor.
And then he
Trying
goes,
to do something totally innocent and making it sound really weird. I remember one time I texted you and I said, now that
I
we've
remember
gotten to
that.
know each other a little better, I think I have to confess something to you, and it's pretty bad. We'll see how you react to it. But,
And I'm like, what? It's okay,
she's
you
like-
can tell me.
oh my God. Yeah. I'm a fan of ABBA.
How dare you?
Yeah, we have such similar taste in music. And then I got to take him to his first symphony. He had never been to a symphony before.
It's true.
And it was so fun.
That's cool.
It was really fun. Yeah.
And I like symphonic music, but just never had been to one.
We had gone to see the ASU Symphony, and he was saying, this sounds like Concerto for Orchestra by Bela Bartok. And I was like, I think it is, but how do you know that? Because I know a lot more classical music.
We
than
didn't
he
have
does.
a program,
Right.
so we didn't know exactly what was being played.
Well,
Companionship.
yeah.
I was a loner most of my life. You know,
And I was a
Never
loner
had-
part of my life.
never had any real serious relationships. It's been years. I think really my longest romantic relationship may have been 3 months or so. You know, and that was okay. I mean, a lot of it was my choosing, and it just was different with her. And I didn't know how I would react in the situation,
Yeah, I felt the same way.
and it's been great. I mean, we got married,
We had the best
and
wedding
we
ever.
came back from our honeymoon
Oh yeah.
in Maui.
Yeah.
Staying
Right as COVID hit.
staying at the timeshare that Edna had, and she gave to us for a week. We came back.
To a whole new world.
Her school had shut down. My job moved everybody home, working from home. We were together
24/7 for
For
the
a year.
longest time. For a
Right
year.
in wedlock.
Right, we
To
had just gotten married. Like, we had been married 2 weeks, and we were together 24/7. And we would do these wonderful, wonderful things. We would get takeout. We would drive through someplace and get takeout, and we'd have a table in our car and a bottle of wine, and we would go and find a nice place outside, set up a table.
Park or something, you know.
Yeah, park. Or there's this area by our house that's like, it's like a green belt, but it's really more brown. It's got lots of cactus and trees and flowers, and so we would bring a table out there and we'd set up our wine and our dinner, and we'd sit there because it was just no fun sitting at home all the time.
yeah.
And so those became wonderful, wonderful nights.
And we even did that with
David
David
and
and
Laurel.
Laurel, my brother and his wife. We, they were at one table,
We
like
were at another table.
10 feet over here, and we were 10 feet over here at a different table. And we had dinner together.
And yeah, that was such a nice thing to do because everything was closed unless you went, to get takeout or had something delivered. And, so you didn't get to go sit at a restaurant. And we saved so much money.
Yeah.
Because we were home all the time. We saved so much money.
Well, how about Edna's a very special lady?
I am so happy that I have this new family.
Mm-hmm.
It is amazing to me. It is great, and Edna is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me sad to think that, it's not going to be long she won't be here. And I wonder who's going to hold the family together, because clearly she's been the one holding it together.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping she makes it to like 105, 110.
Well, I hope she lives another 95.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course, at the same time, I see you spreading out and your wings and enveloping way more than 27 people. I mean, you are the glue that binds this family in life.
What brings me joy is family, friends, definitely.
I could have guessed that.
I figured you could.